Rashad is frowning down on them because really,
I don't know the Scots from Baltimore.
Yeah.
Baltimore? The Scots?
That's right. I could not wait till Felicia got on camera.
Yeah.
Because of this uppityness that she exuded.
I mean, we all know people like that.
Oh my
We all know people like that.
Welcome to Popcorn and Champagne, where your favorite flicks meet your favorite critics. We're serving bold takes, real laughs, and the kind of commentary that pairs perfectly with popcorn and a glass of champagne.
I'm Toni.
I'm Tiff, and this is Popcorn and Champagne. Each episode, we're breaking down what's streaming, what's trending, and what's totally binge-worthy. From reality TV mess to Oscar-worthy moments. We've got the receipts, the reactions, and the real talk. So grab your popcorn, pour your bubbly, and get ready because it's time to sip, stream, and spill. Let's get into it.
Welcome back to another episode of Popcorn and Champagne.
Hey guys, let's hit it. Episode 6.
Is it episode 6? Yes.
That's what you got.
It's episode 6. Episode 6. So now it's time for Champagne Reels. Tiffany.
Yes, baby.
The Shy.
Oh. Guys, this has been an incredible season. Let me just say, a lot happened in this season.
Chauncey and Chance both said it was like one of the best.
Oh, yeah.
One of the best.
I
watched a little bit of it.
Okay. It was one of the saddest, for sure. But the development of these characters and like just the young people in the series has just been amazing. I mean, shout out to Lena for bringing out and paying homage to older movies. I don't know if you caught that. Like she put some Boys in the Hood references in there. But she really changed the game with this season for sure.
So let's talk about there's been a lot of plots and turns in the season. So Duda
is dead,
right? And then there was a new person that came on that wanted to take over Duda's business.
Yes, so that's Nuck.
Yeah.
So Alicia actually was going to kill Duda, but Nuck, if you buck, beat her to the punch and killed Duda instead. So now Nuck is in charge of the streets of Chicago. Mm-hmm.
I think it's interesting that Emmett and his first baby mama,
Tiffany,
and his new baby mama are like, they co-mingle.
They do.
They have a really decent relationship.
They do. They're actually great friends. But one thing I want to talk about is Emmett's mother, Jada, who was battling cancer in the last season. She went for her visit this season, and come to find out the cancer came back. Now, the one thing that I did not like was in 3 episodes, they end up killing Jada off. Now, I'm like, now, wait a minute now.
3 episodes in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the finale, the last episode, she ends up dying, which was very sad because it was the birth of Emmett's child that happened. And then Jada got to see the child and then fell asleep in Emmett's dad's arms and died. It was very sad. I loved her character. I think all the women...
She's been on there since day one.
That's right. She's an OG.
Yeah.
And all the women of this show are absolutely drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah.
And the women ruled this season.
Yeah.
They really did.
Because, The Shy, initially it was like a children's show.
That's right.
Because it told the stories through these young people. And they've since grown up. Poppy, he's grown. I was like, Poppy, what in the world?
Papa is got his own podcast. He's a preacher child. He's doing great. He's thriving. Now, I will say they brought some throwbacks to this season. So you had Kyla Pratt. You had Reagan Gomez. And these women looked...
Wendy, Raquel Robinson, Carucci
was
on there.
They look good.
Yeah.
They look good. They represented well. And then, sad to say, the ending, which I hated the season finale. I did not like it. Was our girl Alicia getting shot and killed by Candy, who Candy came back. She was Duda's wife.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, so you have not had a presence since the first episode.
Of season 7. Yeah.
Duda leaves you some letter to say, revenge my killer. And you come back and you're the one that kills Alicia.
Wow.
It was odd to me.
So it's coming back for season 8, which I think is really good. It's been renewed.
Yeah.
That Lena Waithe.
Yeah.
She's dope.
Oh, she's off the chain. And one of my favorites of the show is Shad.
Oh yeah.
I love him.
Yeah.
Our little Lion King. But yeah, I'm excited for it to come back. I mean, half the cast died or got shot or something. It was a very traumatic season. But both of the Tiffany and Emmett's girlfriend, they both had their babies at the end at the same time.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
So.
I love it.
Champagne Moment, great series.
Champagne Moment.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is The Gilded Age, season 3 on HBO and HBO Max. This by far was the absolute best season yet.
This, like, I loved Game of Thrones, the Dragon series. This is up there with that.
It's HBO.
Yes.
They do everything top level.
Oh my God, y'all.
So this season, the Russell family, and you know, you and I have talked about this. We love this age. Yes. We love these period pieces. They were patterned after the Vanderbilts.
That's right.
So when the Vanderbilts first got to New York, they were rich, but they weren't considered
the elite.
You know,
they
had the Alistair. They had new money.
That's right.
They had that new money.
Yeah.
And so you had the Alistair, who's the matriarch of all the French. Everybody, if you want to be anybody in New York society, you had to get to Catherine Alistair.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This season, the Russells are the Vanderbilts.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And Bertha Russell is a force to be reckoned with. She is determined to make sure that her family is going to be in the elite group, that they're part of the Gilded Age. They go down in history. She had her daughter marry a duke of England, and the little girl did not want to do it. It's the same thing that happened to, I think her name is Ayla or Elia Vanderbilt.
It happened in real life.
Yeah.
For sure. Let me just say, so Bertha is a moving force in this series, right? Like Toni said, their family came to New York, new money, and has made a big splash in society.
Yeah.
She's the one that was the backing of the Met.
Yes. Yes.
She changed the game with the Met and had all the elite of society cross over to the Met. She has, and she, I think her intentions are good, right? But she's about self and what it looks like.
Absolutely. She's willing to risk any relationship to get what she wants, to be included into this exclusive group.
That's right. And it's caused her pain, her family in the end.
That's right. That's right.
Mr. Russell, who I love, her husband, is a powerful, businessman. And so as you see his plans to grow New York, to grow the city, to go beyond New York, this is where your railroad comes in. He was responsible for that. Mm-hmm. And to get in J.P. Morgan, mm-hmm. they have J.P. Mm-hmm. Morgan, all the heavy hitters back in New York, to create this railway that is now basically what your railroad is laid, the foundation of the Amtrak, all of that. Yeah. He was a visionary in all of that.
Yeah. But he had someone working for him that surveyed the land because he was wanting to expand. And that person was his confidant, his side-by-side person. And they surveyed the land and told him that the land was worthless.
That's right.
And so what happened with them, they had an issue, mm-hmm. and Mr. Russell fires him, mm-hmm. right? And so from there, he gets with other men, and they're trying to overtake Mr. Russell because they really knew that the land was more valuable. Mm-hmm. Mr. Russell got his son to survey the land and realized that the land was worth a lot of money.
It was full of copper.
Yep.
And he was able to bargain with that.
Yep. And so he came on top.
That's right.
The person that he fired, I think his name was Jerome, if I can remember.
It's not Jerome.
What was it?
I can't think his name. But he basically shamed him.
Yeah. And he told him that, you know what, you're not getting off that easy, Mr. Russell.
That's right.
Mr. Russell, somebody delivers something to Mr. Russell's house, mm-hmm. and Mr. Russell gets shot.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Russell gets shot, and one of the servants from across the street.
So they don't have a hospital, They bring him to his house.
Yeah. Well, he's at his house when he got. Well, no. They brought him to his house. That's right. They brought him to his house, put him on the table. A servant from across the street said that she said, we need a doctor. There was a doctor there. He said, but I will have to tell you that he's colored.
That's right.
And it was someone that was over there to see the other young lady.
Yeah, Peggy Scott.
Yep, Miss Scott.
Yeah.
And he goes over and saves Mr. Russell's life.
Yeah.
He graduated from Howard.
That's right. Dr. Kirkland.
Yep, William Kirkland.
Yeah, so this season introduced the Kirkland family. Which
the mom is
Felicia Rashad.
And she's playing the heck out of that role.
Let me tell you what I love about this type of era back then for Black people. So this played parallel with, you had your rich whites and you had your affluent Blacks, right? The affluent Blacks went to Newport and they had their houses there. You had New York side, they had their Park Avenue, well, before it was Park Avenue area. What they did, what I loved this season was they brought in the Kirkland family, which Felicia Rashad is the matriarch of this family. She was never a slave.
No.
She's
married.
She's born free. She's married to a light-skinned man, that actor I love. I can't think his name.
And he plays that. He's typecast.
Yeah.
Because he usually plays that role. He was in The Wedding, something with Paula Patton.
He was.
And he played opposite of Angela Bassett.
That's right.
So he plays this role really well.
Yeah.
The light-skinned, rich
But
Black
what
man.
I loved about this role for Felicia was she showed how uppity Black people that during that time were. And I'm saying about the colorism, about your status, all of it. When it was a scene, I don't know if Toni caught this.
I caught it. Which one? Talking about the little girl was outside.
When her grandchildren were running outside and she told them, don't stay out there too long because the sun will make you dark.
Yep.
And her son, Dr. Kirkland, and Peggy Scott, who is Audra McDonald's daughter.
Love Audra McDonald.
Yes. Her husband was a slave, but he's a freed man now, and he's a self-made businessman.
Pharmacist.
That's right. But Rashad is frowning down on them because really, I mean, you didn't come from so-and-so.
You were slaves.
That's right.
Basically.
That's right.
I don't know the Scots from Baltimore.
Yeah.
Baltimore? The Scots
That's
from
right.
Baltimore?
So she's Bertha on the Black side, really. And Felicia throws this huge ball at the end. But it's just the caste system, right? Because it's like, we're all from the same people, but you're going to treat me differently because Peggy Scott was dark-skinned. She really didn't like her because she was dark-skinned.
Which kind of happens today.
That's right.
It's still around. I mean, colorism has been taught in our own society. We don't choose to participate in that.
Yeah.
But it's still around.
That's right.
It really is.
That's
It's
right.
sad, but it's still around.
But I couldn't get enough of it.
Yeah.
I could not wait till Felicia got on camera.
Yeah.
Because of this uppityness that she exuded.
I mean, we all know people like that.
Oh my
We all know people like that. Even to this day, we still know people like that.
But the man, girl, in this series, the Kirkland, the husband of Felicia Rashad, George Russell, they're both on the same page.
The husband of Felicia. Oh, yeah. They're like, do the right thing. Yes. Be a better person.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The husbands are on the same page.
Their wives are sinister in a way.
Power.
Yeah.
It's power and classism, and they want you to be looked upon as the best of the best and the elitist of the elitist.
That's right.
Yeah, I agree.
And I thought it ran parallel with both families.
Yeah.
I thought they did a beautiful job with that. I love the fact that when they had the ball, what that ball represented. Now, Bertha was a part of a movement, right? Yeah. Now, stay with us because this series talks about the suffrage movement.
Yep.
It talks about women's rights.
Talks about divorce.
Yes.
How if you were getting a divorce or if you had some type of inappropriate relationship with someone, you were cast out. If your husband leaves you, you're cast out of this elite group.
That's right.
Bertha Russell, though, was like, I don't want these women to be left out. I mean, shouldn't we still invite them? Mm-hmm. Like, because Carrie Allister is her name. Carrie Allister's daughter had an inappropriate relationship. And so she was so messed up about her daughter having that, you know, her place in society was going to be compromised.
That's right.
And then even Peggy, when Peggy had her other,
So Peggy had an
This is
abortion.
loaded.
I'm sorry.
No.
Peggy had a child.
She was married.
She was
and
married,
she had a child.
but her father didn't approve. Took the child from her and had the child be adopted. It was all out of Peggy's control. But Felicia Rashad found out about it, and she frowned upon her on that. But it was out of her control. It was not her fault. The ball that they do at the end, that Bertha Russell ended up taking over for Mrs. Astor. Mrs. Astor gave it up because she was ashamed of her daughter.
Of her daughter, yeah.
But the beauty of this whole thing, and we're going to wrap it up for you, but when Bertha Russell's ball started, did you notice that the women entered first? All the single women came through the door first. Mm-hmm. The two divorcees. It was like 5-6 women that came through the door that were not with men. Mm-hmm. I love that part. And so she set a precedence. And then Miss Astor, when she came through the door, baby.
That head held high.
And that those jewels and things. Yeah. She sealed the deal because when she came through that door, it was like, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's
okay. She's approved this, so we're okay now.
And Bertha
and that
was
just goes to show you how much power that woman had in New York society.
But she was humbled and brought down because it was happening in her own home.
Yeah, it took a fight, though.
It did.
It took a fight.
It was so good to see the movement of the women and how they changed the game.
Yeah.
And then I was happy that her daughter ended up actually really falling in love with the Duke.
Yes. But the Duke's sister had a whole lot of power over him. And I was so glad when she was able to speak up and kind of move her out of the way. Yeah. But she ended up liking the Duke.
But Bertha stepped in and came to England, taught her the game.
Fight back.
Like, look, you a Russell.
Here, let me just say this too about Carrie Coon, who plays Bertha Russell. Mm-hmm. I love her voice.
Love her.
I love her voice.
So dignified.
The cadence of her voice and I've been trying to get it. I'll have it next time, but because I can get these voices. But when she's talking, it's some kind of thing that she does.
It's like music.
I love hearing it. Mm-hmm. I love hearing her voice. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
And then Miss Astor stepped up at the end and defended her daughter. She said, your situation is embarrassing, but you're not an embarrassment.
That's right. It took me a minute to get there, basically, but you're not embarrassing.
But baby, the ending.
Yeah.
I was taken aback.
Yeah.
From my man leaving the house. I thought Mr. Russell.
So he played the game for her. He played her.
He played us
but
too.
He played us too. But he all made it seem like I'm going to be there to support my wife because he got shot. She wanted him to come downstairs. He played the game. He was like, okay, cool. We're going to show that we're a united front. And then when everything was done, he left.
He was packing his bags, girl, and he went back to the club.
Back to the club.
But he said, getting shot and almost dying has put things in perspective for me.
Life is too short.
Man, I was sitting there with Bertha like, no, I thought he forgave her.
And then he was mad at her because she made the daughter marry.
But she made it right.
She made it right. And now the daughter is pregnant. So that's going to have him further separated from Bertha.
You think?
I do. He's going to be mad.
But the daughter's pregnant. She's happy.
I know, but he doesn't know that yet.
Oh, yeah. It was a great season.
That was a great season. It does have the green light for season 4.
Yeah. And the Van Ryans, we can't leave them out. They were
The Van Ryans are everything, honey. I love the Van Ryans. When she went to
Ada and Agnes.
Oh my God! Which one is it? Agnes that went to the psychic and she was trying to go back. Ada. And she was trying to go back and talk to her husband. Yeah. And she realized that she's smarter than we know. Than she portrays it.
That's right.
She's slow, but she still gets it. Mm-hmm. She still gets it.
And she wants her sister to win. And in the end, her sister did win.
And what about the nephew,
Oscar,
whose lover left him something?
Baby.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Oh, and then he's going to have the arranged marriage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, with the lady that used to be a mistress, a housekeeper.
That's right.
For
Bertha
Russell.
It all comes full circle, guys.
Yeah,
it is an amazing
If you've
series.
not watched it, start from season 1. You're hooked. You're hooked. But this season by far was the best season.
That's right.
It's
awesome.
It was the best.
Yeah.
Now it's time for what you're watching.
Woo, Washington Black, baby. It's a limited drama series on Hulu. It is one of the most special series that I've ever witnessed.
I will tell you, it's good. It's cerebral.
It's so good.
It is. It's good.
It centers on an 11-year-old boy. His name is George Washington Black.
But they call him Wash.
That's right. And he was born into slavery in Barbados.
Yep.
And it starts there with this amazing story about his master has a brother who's a scientist and takes a liking to Washington Black. Titch. And he says he wants him to be his apprentice.
Yep.
And immediately Washington Black is like intrigued and learns, and he is a scientist within, basically a creator. And they end up leaving and going off on these amazing adventures.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I'll tell you, I thought the kid that played George Washington Black as a kid before he grew up was amazing.
Oh my God.
He's been taught really well. The acting, the way he portrayed that, looking in the microscope the first time and just being in amazement as a slave back then. Can you imagine you're looking at? And that's the moon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I really liked it. What I also likened with that kid is that Kit. When they left on that adventure, he wanted to make sure that she could go with him, and she couldn't.
I know. But ended up being his mother.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't even know, and she wanted to protect him. She didn't want anything to hold him back if he left.
Yeah.
And all along, that was his mother right by his side. The little boy that played him has been here before, honey.
That's what I'm saying.
He had an old spirit about him.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, I agree.
He was brilliant. The cast, you had Sterling K. Brown.
You know, anything he's
Baby.
in, I'm going to stop and watch.
Can do no wrong.
It is something about him
Fine
that is
girl.
so
Yes,
intriguing to me. It's not,
he's not the best looking,
yeah,
but he's so gorgeous to me.
It's something about him, I can't keep my eyes off of him.
Yes, ma'am.
He intrigues me. He does.
And he's a hell of an actor. I mean, everything
100%.
he does.
100%.
But I didn't want it to end. I mean, he ends up creating this flying device.
Well, before that, he had to leave the plantation because he got into an issue with his brother.
Yeah.
A traumatic event.
Brother.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so he had to escape. He escapes and he starts a whole new life. He has a different name.
Ends up in Alaska. I mean, he has all these incredible adventures.
Yeah.
Guys.
That's a good one.
I'm telling you.
That's a good one.
And a lot of the slaves back then migrated to, it was up north, past Canada. I can't think of the port that they all ended up at, where Sterling K. Brown was. A lot of...
and they were English speaking too.
They were. A lot of slaves went there, and he ended up spending a lot of his life there. But then he leaves. And he falls in love and finds his wife, and they end up going on an adventure. It's just amazing. The whole thing is just unbelievable.
I agree. Next up is SEC football any given Saturday. This is on Netflix, and let me tell you something. It takes you behind the scenes of college football for the SEC. Mm-hmm. It's not for the faint at heart. Mm. I know this because my boy was in the ACC and now he's in the SEC, and he said
Chance Fitzgerald, y'all watch for him.
Yeah, watch for him, please.
And where is he playing, Tony?
He plays at Vanderbilt. The level of physicality is so different, he said, from going, from ACC to SEC. Mm-hmm. But anyway, this is behind the scenes of the SEC.
Yeah,
it's the most powerful conference in all of college football. And it is.
No,
it really is.
It is. But I was laughing because the episode 3 that we're referring to that focuses on Vanderbilt, they talk about how they were looking at ways to kick out Vanderbilt of the SEC because they were so terrible.
They were so terrible. I
loved how they captured some old footage from some players. Ronnie Gordon, who was the quarterback back in the day.
Yeah.
They show him on there. I actually text some friends of mine. I was like, hey, y'all need to tune in because y'all are on TV. But I always love Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt, because being from Nashville.
You have always been a Vandy fan. Yeah.
I mean, you take it back to Franklin when he came here.
Of course.
He changed the game for Vanderbilt because they were winning at that time. But I love the series. I thought it was great.
I did too. I like the fact that they did highlight the quarterback, Diego Pavia, and his grit.
He's a feisty little thing.
He is. He came from New Mexico State, and I like him because he's got really good presence. You know what I mean? He's giving the fans what they want. Mm-hmm. We went to a scrimmage the other day. He hits a good play, and then we're sitting in the end zone. And he comes over and just makes sure he, daps everybody. He's got really, really good energy. Really good energy. But what I like too is Clark Lee,
So
head
tell
coach.
me about him. Like, what do you think of him?
I mean, I don't know anything bad about him right now at all. So far, you can tell he's a motivator from what I can tell. He played at Vanderbilt. He's from Nashville, Nashville boy. So Vanderbilt is very sincere to him from what I can tell.
Okay.
But one of the things that I thought was interesting was how everyone would talk about Nick Saban said something bad about it. Like, the only every team can beat basically Vanderbilt.
That's right. That's right.
And Vanderbilt, we'll see. We'll see if they're going to stay on top they were.
Last year, Toni and I talked about this. Vanderbilt beat Alabama.
They beat out, and that was huge. And they also beat Auburn. So they owned Alabama.
That's right.
And let me say this. I know this is a football thing, right? But you remember how you and I talked
Toni
about this.
Toni doesn't like this.
I will say the reason why I don't like it, okay, so it's a football thing. I get it. It's a tradition. You beat somebody, you tear the goalpost down. You tear it down. And I may have said this on a show we've said before, but I'd be remiss if I don't say it again. But had that been Tennessee State University, and you guys beat Alabama, and you guys
we tearing everything down,
and that's fine,
and we taking it all the way down Jefferson.
You're going to go to jail. The National Guard Army is going to come and take you all to jail
because we can't afford to fine.
But I'm just saying. But do you agree with that?
I agree. Listen. They took the goalpost down. They took it
down
all the way
West End Avenue
and
Broadway.
dumped it in the Cumberland. And
they were fine.
Vanderbilt
was fine. They were fine.
If Tennessee State beats Alabama, oh baby, we tearing it all down.
And y'all gonna go to jail.
Now
there's gonna be the.
I'm going to jail.
You're going to jail.
Martin Luther King.
You're going to jail. I promise you, you're gonna go to jail. They are gonna have the National Guard, Army, the Air Force.
We can't afford to fine. We're going to. But great series though.
It is a great series.
It also chronicles Florida, Gainesville,
and Tennessee, all of them. Alabama, Auburn,
Arkansas.
It does all the teams in the SEC.
Yeah.
If you are a football fanatic, as we are, you'll love this.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It is good.
I'm excited for this season, so we'll see what happens.
We're going to the games, honey. I'm so excited because it's right in our backyard, child.
Yes.
Oh, Toni.
We'll see.
It's going to be good.
Yes, it is. Have complete certainty.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Thanks, guys, for watching another episode of Popcorn and Champagne.
Yes, guys, and we will see you next time, and we want to know
what you watching.
And that's a wrap for this week's episode of Popcorn and Champagne.
Where the popcorn is hot, the champagne reels are hotter, and we never miss a good binge.
Don't forget to like and follow us on all our socials at popcorn_champagne on Instagram and Facebook, and also on YouTube, Popcorn and Champagne.
And if you love what you heard or even liked it a little, leave us a review and tell a friend. Sharing is caring, and we love hearing from our fellow streamers.
Until next time, we want to know what you're watching.